Good morning children, welcome to English class, and today we will do this unit 4 prose, storm in the garden. So you all know what is a storm? When there is a change in weather, when the wind blows strongly, there is lightning, there is thunder. So you all know what is a storm, and we'll see all these features of storm in this story. So the story is about a snail who experienced storm for the first time, and he told all of his experience to his mother. So first time when you see storm, you generally get scared. So the story is about the snail telling all his experience to his mother. Okay, let's get started. So Sunnu Sunnu the snail is playing with his friends the ants. So this is basically the gist of the story, or you can say this is what actually is there in the story. So Sunnu Sunnu the snail is playing with his friends the ants. Suddenly there is a storm. He hurries to his mother and tells her all he saw and heard. So he hurries to his mother because he was scared, and then he tell everything to his mother. So this story is only about this. Let's get started. Sunnu Sunnu the snail was visiting his friends, the ants. Who are the friends? The ants. They climbed all over him. He. So the ants were climbing all over him. They climbed under him. He. Next, what happened? Suddenly, a great white light crashed through the clouds. So what happened? There was a change in weather and there was a white light. So what is this white light? This is the lightning which you see during the storm. That white light crashed through the clouds, and Sunnu Sunnu quickly pulled in his head, pulled in his tail, and sat very still, very still. So this is what the snails do, right? When they're scared or when they see any danger, they will pull their body, they will pull their tail inside their shell. And he sat very still. So for some time he was sitting still. Then what happened? Outside the sky grew dark and the crows flew past. Ka 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 ka. So you can see now the weather is getting even more stormy, and the sky has gone dark due to black clouds which have covered the entire light of the sun, and the crows are flying here and there because they are also scared. So now Sunnu, but where were the ants? Sunnu stuck out his feelers. So what are feelers? Let's see. So these, antenna like structures are known as feelers. So these are generally present in many animals. So they feel the outside environment through these structures, or you can say organs. So he stuck out his feelers and he was trying to know where were the ants. So they were hiding under a flower pot. So when he looked around and felt around, he saw that the ants were hiding under a flower pot, and they were looking at Sunnu Sunnu. Now what happened? Sunnu Sunnu got even more scared, and what the ants told him? Go home, Sunnu. The ants cried out. So they were telling him to go home. Hurry, your mother will worry. So they are telling him to go, otherwise your mother will be thinking about you. So now you can see the weather has gone very stormy, and it is lightning outside. So this thing you can see, this white flash is the lightning. Okay. Now what happens? Sunnu Sunnu went to his mother, where she sat under a stone near the well. So he has started moving toward his mother because the weather is changing and he wanted to be close to his mother. So now what he says, Amma, there's a storm in the garden. So he's telling all his experience to the mother. I heard the wind blow. Woo, woo, woo. So you know the wind blows very strongly during the storm. So this is what he is telling to his mother. Then he says, I saw trees sway, sway, sha, 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 sha. So you know the trees will shake with the strong wind. Right. So this is what he is telling. Next, what did he saw? I saw lightning flash, flash, flash. Zark, 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 zark. I heard thunder roll. Gloom, glam, gloom, glam. So this is what all he has seen. He has seen the lightning flash. He has seen the thunderstorm. Glam, gloom, glam, gloom. Okay. So now it started raining. And he said, I heard the rain fall, fall, fall. Sitta, pitta, sitta, pitta, sitta, sitta. So he is telling the sound of the rain also. And I heard water drip, 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 plip, plip, plip. It was the biggest storm Sunnu Sunnu had ever been in. So this was his first experience in a big storm. So he was telling that I saw the rain, I saw the water dripping, and I saw the lightning, the wind, and the sachet of the trees. So everything is telling to his mother. So everything together now is telling, ooh, 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 sha, 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 zak, 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 ghalam, gloom, ghalam, gloom, sitta, pitta, pitta, sitta, pitta, pitta, plip, plip, plip. So all the sounds he is telling together to the mother that he had seen in the storm. And do you know what? Sunnu Sunnu didn't get wet. Why do you know? Do you know why? Because I think he has come back to his mother before it has started raining, or he was in the shell. He has a shell, right? So he was protected from the water. So he was telling all experience, but he was not wet because he had a shell. Right, children. So this is the story that you have to read also. And now we'll see the new words. So first word is feelers. As I told you, the feelers of the snail I showed you. Now you can see the feelers of an insect. So it's a part of an animal's body that is used for touching and feeling. So you can see in the ants also they have feelers. So many animals have also developed large feelers. This can be the sentence. They have developed large feelers. So we have started with the feelers and it is progressing nicely. So feeler sometimes is used in general language when we try to know the environment, whether it is, you know, good for some idea or not. So that is also called as feelers. We have started with the feelers and it is progressing nicely. Now we will move to the next word. It is storm. So storm, you know, is strong winds, rain, thunder or other forms of severe weather. So storm is all kind of severe weather, whether it is snowing very heavily or it is raining heavily with strong winds and thunder. So that is storm. So what can be the sentence? There was a terrible storm last night with the trees falling due to strong winds. So many times you see the cyclones, they are also storms only. So the trees fell due to strong winds. Next is, it is not a good idea to go out on a boat in a stormy weather. Yeah. So we cannot be out in the sea in a stormy weather. So these are the sentences. Next word is lightning. Lightning is a bright flash of electricity produced by thunderstorm. So thunderstorm, as you can see, is the storm only. The thunder we will see in the next slide, the meaning of the thunder. But it is generally, lightning is the bright flash of electricity. You can see sometimes, no, that flash of light is there in the dark sky. That is lightning. Sentences can be, lightning flashed brilliantly and a clap of thunder followed. Clap of the thunder, the sound of the clouds followed. She is wonderfully bright and active and as quick as lightning in her movements. So sometimes it is used for person also if they are very active. So lightning. Now we'll see the next word, which is thunder. So thunder is the loud noise that you hear from the sky after a flash of lightning. So this is the sound of thunder. So thunder roared terribly. Thunder has scared him since childhood. So sometimes children are very scared of thunder. Okay children, so you have to finish these words, new words and sentences in your notebook, and for the other words I'll send you the PDF. Okay. Thanks a lot for your attention. Stay home, stay safe, keep smiling. Okay, bye.